Albee Benitez, Billionaire Mayor's Rise, Scandal and Legacy, Net Worth, Real Estate and Political Comeback. From boardrooms to ballots, Albee Benitez's life is the definition of ambition, power, and controversy. Known as one of the wealthiest men in Philippine politics, his billion-peso fortune, sprawling real estate, and high-profile political roles make him a figure impossible to ignore. But beyond the glamour of wealth and success lies a story wrapped in public scandal, family drama, and political reinvention. Born in the U.S., raised in privilege, and polished by international education, Albee Benitez didn't just inherit influence. He built an empire from the gambling industry to the corridors of Congress. As Bacolod's current mayor and its incoming representative in 2025, Benitez is no stranger to shifting roles and adapting to pressure. Today, we dive deep into the man behind the headlines. His early life, rise to power, fortune, lavish lifestyle, and the controversies that threatened it all. So hit that like button, subscribe, and let's uncover the full story of Albee Benitez. Early life and background. Alfredo Abelardo, Albee Benitez was born on December 20, 1966, in Palo Alto, California, to Jose Conrado Bonitez and Betty Bantug, both from Negros Occidental. Despite being born in the U.S., Albee's roots were deeply Filipino. He returned to the Philippines for his early education, attending La Salle Green Hills. Later, he moved back to the U.S. and earned a degree in mathematics from the prestigious College of William and Mary in Virginia. Albee's upbringing was a blend of Western education and Filipino tradition, preparing him for the world of both business and public service. But even before stepping into politics, he had already made a mark as a sharp businessman in a high-stakes industry. Business empire and net worth. Benitez started his career in the gambling sector, where he quickly rose to prominence. As the founder and CEO of Bingo Bonanza Corporation and AB Leisure Exponent Incorporated, he created a network of bingo parlors that dominated the Philippine gaming scene in the 1990s. These ventures eventually became part of Leisure and Resorts World Corporation, LRWC, which later rebranded to DG Plus Interactive Corporation in 2023. Serving as LRWC's president from 2005 to 2010, and later returning as chairman in 2019, Benitez built a corporate empire that significantly boosted his wealth. In fact, by 2018, his net worth had already exceeded 1 billion Cuban pesos. As of May 2025, his 8.35% share in DG Plus Interactive was estimated at a staggering 17.6 billion Cuban pesos, solidifying his position as one of the Philippines' wealthiest public figures. Aside from gaming, Benitez owns Bright Light Productions, a television and film company that produced several shows for ABS-CBN after the network lost its franchise in 2020. He also briefly ran an online cockfighting isabong platform called Sabong International PH, which he shut down following legal and ethical concerns. Lavish lifestyle and real estate. Benitez's lifestyle mirrors his net worth. Luxurious, expansive, and influential. He and his family have resided in Forbes Park, Makati since 2016, one of the Philippines' most exclusive neighborhoods, known for its celebrity and business elite. He also maintains residences in Victoria's City and Bacolod City to accommodate his political duties. His real estate assets reportedly include several properties in Negros Occidental, along with investments in commercial and residential developments. These properties are not only status symbols but also strategic assets tied to his regional political influence. Bonitez is also known for his philanthropy, founding the Betty Bantug Bonitez Foundation and the Keong Lawas Foundation Hospital. He supports local healthcare and community development initiatives, using his resources to uplift underserved areas in his home province. Personal life and family drama. In 1992, Bonitez met Nikki Lopez, a Continental Airlines employee, at a Makati nightclub. They married later that year at the historic Manila Cathedral. Together, they had 2 children, including Javi Benitez, who followed in his father's political footsteps and is now the mayor of Victoria City. However, their decades-long marriage took a dramatic turn. In August 2024, Albee filed for annulment, a move that sparked a whirlwind of personal scandals. Soon after, photos of Bonitez with actress Ivana Alawi in Tokyo surfaced, fueling speculations of an extramarital affair. Though Bonitez claimed his marriage was already annulled, Nikki Lopez denied it and fired back with serious accusations. In May 2025, Lopez filed a criminal complaint against Bonitez, accusing him of emotional and psychological abuse under the Violence Against Women and Children (WC) law. She alleged he fathered 2 children out of wedlock, with beauty queen Daisy Reyes and actress Andrea Del Rosario. Bonitez denied the allegations, labeling them as baseless and retaliatory, and criticized his wife for dragging others into their marital issues. The scandal cast a shadow over his political resurgence, though it did little to halt his momentum at the polls. Political career: rise, break, and comeback. Bonitez's political career began in 2010 when he was elected as the representative of Negros Occidental's 3rd District under the Liberal Party. Before filing his candidacy, he renounced his American citizenship, a bold step that reflected his full commitment to Philippine politics. As a congressman, he authored and supported several impactful legislations. Most notably, he played a major role in passing the Sugarcane Industry Development Act, aimed at supporting thousands of Filipino sugarcane farmers. He also led infrastructure projects such as the Bacolod Sili Airport upgrades and the Sili Negros Occidental Convention Center. He sponsored key House bills, including H.R. 5237, H.R. 875, and bills concerning the planning of an administrative capital city. Additionally, Bonitez initiated scholarship programs and development projects in his district, improving roads, barangay halls, and local facilities. By 2011, his declared net worth in his ESIN, Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Net Worth, was 686 million Cuban pesos, ranking him as the 4th richest congressman at the time. By 2018, that figure had ballooned to 1.23 billion Cuban pesos, making him second only to Congressman Mikey Romero. Completing 3 consecutive terms, Bonitez stepped down in 2019 and was succeeded by his younger brother, Jose Francisco Kiko Bonitez. Shortly after, he was appointed pro bono consultant on economics and investments for the provincial government of Negros Occidental. Bacolod City, Mayor and Congressional return. In 2021, Albee Benitez shifted his political base to Bacolod, registering as a voter and declaring his intent to run for mayor in the 2022 elections. Campaigning under Team Ascenso, he went head-to-head with the city's longtime mayor, Evelio Leonardia. On May 10, 2022, Bonitez won the election and became the new mayor of Bacolod City. As mayor, Bonitez prioritized modernizing local governance, expanding digital services, and improving public infrastructure. His tenure saw reforms in business registration, urban planning, and disaster preparedness. He earned praise for promoting a more tech-savvy and investor-friendly city hall. In 2024, Bonitez once again made headlines by announcing his candidacy to represent Bacolod's lone congressional district. Facing off once again with Leonardia, his previous mayoral rival, Bonitez won decisively in the May 2025 elections. He is now scheduled to assume office on June 30, 2025. Albee Benitez remains a polarizing figure, admired by many for his wealth, business acumen, and political contributions, yet criticized by others for the scandals that trail him. His billion-peso empire, rooted in gaming and real estate, continues to expand, while his return to Congress signals another chapter in a life full of twists and turns. Whether you view him as a visionary businessman, a powerful politician, or a controversial public figure, there's no denying that Albee Benitez has etched his name into the Philippine political and business landscape. His legacy is still unfolding, with wealth, influence, and personal battles all playing a part in shaping what comes next. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more in-depth stories on the lives of today's most intriguing public figures.